Hi everyone. So after you are able to get your information on how to log in, make sure that you are aware that once you log into Schoology, well, you're going to be in your home place, and that would be your home screen right here. Every time you log in, there may be posts, there may be some activities from our class here that you will see. As you can see, there's nothing yet because, well, we're just starting. This right here will tell you about some of the notifications and things that you have to do. In this case, this notification is telling you that in social studies class, our sixth grade social studies class, something has been posted. Summer video assignment. So there is an assignment that needs to be done, and your calendar doesn't show it yet. But normally your calendar would tell you here what assignments you need to get done. People, once you click here, if you do, you're going to be able to see basically all the people within our district. Messages, this area would show you messages that the teacher will send you, and I am not 100% sure whether you guys are capable of receiving messages from other students, and but that is something that we will get to learn very soon. Sent messages, any messages that you send to other students or to teachers, you can see here. This is almost like an email. There's your calendar where you can see what assignments you have. This is today, and these are the assignments that were actually due. Now in this case, those are assignments that I posted myself, Mr. Lopez, and those assignments actually were just test assignments that I created, which is why they're not there. You can see your calendar by the week, by the day, etc. Grades. Yes, you can see your grades, and you can see them by class. Of course, here's the thing that you must understand. These grades here only reflect any work that you have done in Schoology for those classes. So let me just explain that. If in health class, for instance, if your teacher in health is not using Schoology, you're going to click here and you're not going to see any grades. It's going to say, A9, there's no grades. There's nothing. However, if you have a teacher, let's say science, your science teacher is using Schoology, you can click here and see your grade in Schoology. Just don't get this confused with your Infinite Campus, because your grade here can be, you can have 100 or an 80 on a project, but it may take some time for your teacher to actually put this grade into Infinite Campus. So I want you to be aware that grades here will reflect what you get on your assignments while you're on Schoology, but those grades eventually have to be transferred from Schoology into your Infinite Campus, and this may take some time. So this is a good way to see what you get on your grades, but then you'll know that eventually those grades will end up in Infinite Campus. It may take some time, so just be aware of that. Alright. Recent activity will show you anything that's been happening, whether it's Mr. Lopez commenting on something, maybe Ms. Castro said something, maybe another one of your teachers said that there is a homework that has been assigned, or maybe even that you have to turn in something later than originally discussed. And that is really this part over here and this part over here for now. Let me just show you the most important button that you will always have to go to, and that is your home button. Anytime you click the home button, it takes you back to the place where you always log in. Then, your courses button will actually take you through, well, all the different classes that you have. Please be aware that not all teachers are using Schoology. So, when you log in here, you will see all of your classes. Yes, you are. However, you may go to certain classes where teachers are not using Schoology. Remember, Schoology is only being used by certain teachers. So if you are logging into Schoology, you better be aware of what teachers are requiring you to use Schoology. Groups. Well, you can join groups. There are certain groups that you can join with access codes. Now, those groups are groups created by the teachers who can, I don't know if you're in a particular club, or if a teacher has created a group within a class, you could actually join them with this here. Resources. This is something that where you could actually store things. It's kind of like OneDrive, but this I don't think for now is something that you're really going to need. However, if there comes a point where we're going to do a project with the resources, I will assign a tutorial where we can actually see what we need to do with this. So once again, here's where you're going to see your messages. You don't actually have to click here. You could actually click here, because if you click here, you leave whatever you're doing. But if you click here, you can just kind of see a little window without leaving what you're doing. And you can kind of see who's been contacting you or what new messages you have gotten. Here is going to be friend requests. Yes, you can get certain requests from a teacher, or I believe other students may allow you to request that that they know you. However, communication still, as far as I understand, is only limited to the conversations and discussions that you can have in class. And these are the notifications, just any activity that happens, any assignment that's been posted. Usually it's pretty much the same thing that you would see here if you click on recent activity. And last but not least, account settings. There is some information there which I'm not going to review right now, but this is where you would find your logout, and this is where you would log out once you're done doing your work. With that said, this is an overview of what your Schoology home screen looks like.